Welcome to Mindful Confidence, your source for inspiration and transformation. In this video, we'll explore the profound wisdom of Zen Buddhism through a powerful motivational story that teaches us how to remove bad energy from our minds. Drawing on timeless Buddhist principles, this journey will guide you in releasing negativity, finding inner peace, and cultivating a calm, focused mind. Discover how Zen teachings can help you let go of what no longer serves you, embrace the present moment, and create space for positivity and growth. Get ready to renew your energy and transform your mindset with the gentle yet transformative wisdom of Zen. Are you someone who has ever had the feeling of being burdened by bad thoughts or feelings that seem to persist no matter what you do? Do you frequently find yourself looking for ways to cleanse your thoughts and make room in your life for positive events and experiences? Imagine waking up every day with a peaceful mind, free from the burden of negativity, and experiencing a profound sense of tranquility that emanates from inside without any external influences. Because of the hectic nature of today's world, it is simple to accumulate bad energy from sources such as stress, relationships, or even our own ideas. On the other hand, what if there were ancient teachings that could demonstrate to us how to eliminate negative energy and bring in positive energy? So, let's take a deep breath, clear our minds, and ground ourselves in the present moment. Together, we'll embark on a journey, uncovering how its timeless teachings can help us release negativity, find inner calm, and reconnect with the peaceful center within us. No matter how chaotic life may seem, these insights offer a path to clarity, balance, and renewal. Let's take this journey step by step, discovering how Zen Buddhism can transform our mindset and bring a sense of harmony to the way we experience the world. Buddhism is a rich spiritual tradition that is well known for its profound insights into the mind and awareness. This video digs into just that, borrowing teachings from Buddhism, helping to eliminate negative energy from the mind and fostering clarity and calm will be the focus of our time together as we uncover both practical tips and profound insights. This video offers insightful and life-changing advice that can be used in your day-to-day life, regardless of whether you are familiar with these concepts or are looking to broaden your awareness of them. Come along with us as we investigate the Buddhist perspective on energy, as well as mindfulness practices, meditation techniques, and straightforward methods for preserving a happy frame of mind. By the time you reach the conclusion of this journey, you will have received a collection of old knowledge and contemporary methods that will assist you in achieving inner peace and emotional well-being. We are about to begin on a transforming journey that will help you eliminate negative energy from your head and attract positivity into your life. Take a seat, relax, and soak up the wisdom of Buddhism as we embark on this adventure. But hold on, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our fantastic content. You are not only contributing to the success of our channel by connecting with this content, but you are also spreading optimism and knowledge to those who could potentially benefit from it. In this series, we will simplify difficult concepts by breaking them down into steps that are simple to follow. This will make these ancient teachings more approachable and applicable to contemporary living. The concepts that are presented here have the potential to assist you in overcoming negativity, regardless of whether you are dealing with personal obstacles, relationship difficulties, or stress related to your profession. You will have a better understanding of how negative energy may have an effect on us by the time you reach the conclusion of this video, as well as how Buddhist teachings can help us cleanse our minds and build up positive energy. These lessons are not merely of a theoretical nature. Rather, they are practical tools that can be utilized on a daily basis to cultivate emotional fortitude and mental clarity. Imagine beginning each day with a relaxed state of mind and an open heart. prepared to deal with any challenges life may throw at you. It is not about attaining perfection. Rather, it is about developing an attitude that promotes your happiness and well-being throughout your life. Throughout this trip that we are doing together, we want to encourage you to think about the lessons that you have learned and how they might be applied to your life. To experience growth and transformation, your own personal insights are essential. Let us investigate the wisdom of the ancients, cultivate the discipline of mindfulness, and acknowledge the power of positive energy. Developing a knowledge of these principles and putting them into practice can allow you to cultivate a sense of inner peace and well-being that permeates all aspects of your life. Let us delve deeper into the teachings of Buddhism and discover the mechanisms that are responsible for removing negative energy from the mind. As we continue to discuss mindfulness, meditation, loving-kindness practices, and straightforward advice for maintaining a good mentality in today's hectic environment, we encourage you to stay tuned. Curious about what's next? Don't go anywhere. We've lined up some intriguing revelations that will keep you on the edge of your seat. In the first session, we will learn about the concept of negative energy. Is it possible that you have ever experienced a persistent feeling of heaviness in your thoughts, as if something terrible is dragging you down? It could be feelings of disquiet that cannot be explained, friction in relationships, or stress brought on by one's place of employment. We are exposed to a wide variety of types of negative energy in our contemporary society, which can have an impact on our mental and emotional well-being. However, what precisely is this negative energy, and how can we recognize it when it appears in our lives? Imagine that you wake up feeling revitalized and prepared to take on the day, only to have your mood immediately lowered by an unpleasant interaction or a torrent of fears about the future. The following are some examples of how negative energy can creep into our minds, frequently without our awareness at first, but eventually having an effect on our ideas, feelings, and general perspective. Bad energy can present itself in a variety of ways, such as animosity towards someone who has harmed you, or self-doubt that hinders you from achieving your dreams, both of which are examples of negative energy. There is also the possibility that it is caused by the constant barrage of negative news and social media, which causes our minds to be filled with worry and anxiety. Because of these impacts, mental energy is depleted, and there are obstacles that prevent one from enjoying inner calm and contentment. In order to regain mental clarity and emotional equilibrium, the first step is to recognize the negative influences that have been exerted on you. Specifically, it entails becoming conscious of the factors that bring about these negative emotions. Meditation is a technique that helps practitioners recognize and disengage from negative energy patterns. Buddhist teachings advise practitioners to cultivate mindfulness, which is a practice that helps practitioners examine their mental states without passing judgment on them. In order to comprehend negative energy, it is necessary to acknowledge the interdependence of the mind, the body, and the surrounding environment. Unresolved disputes or excessive worry are examples of mental clutter that affects inner calm. Just as clutter in your physical surroundings causes a sense of disarray, mental clutter may also disrupt inner serenity. Taking care of these places will make the space more open and conducive to the flow of positive energy. Whether it be in your house, at your place of employment, or even within yourself, circumstances that are discordant or imbalanced are frequently ideal for the growth of negative energy. Once you have identified these areas, you will be able to make changes that are conscious and will encourage harmony while also reducing the impact of negative influences. It is essential to keep in mind that everyone has a unique experience with negative energy. It's possible that something that makes one individual feel exhausted won't have the same effect on another. The fact that this heterogeneity exists underscores the fact that understanding and regulating negative energy is a personal endeavor. A voyage of self-discovery and reflection is more appropriate than a solution that is universally applicable to all situations. We are able to foster resilience and establish methods for preserving mental and emotional well-being when we delve deeper into the concept of negative energy. This opens us up to new perspectives and insights, which in turn allows us to take advantage of these opportunities. During the course of this video series, we will investigate many methods and practices that have their origins in Buddhism and mindfulness. These will assist you in recognizing and reducing the negative energy that is present in your life. You will be able to cultivate a deeper sense of inner calm and clarity if you incorporate these principles into your daily routine. This will pave the way for a life that is more satisfying and harmonious. Stay tuned as we continue to unearth the Buddhist perspective on energy and investigate strategies to cultivate a mindset that is both positive and balanced throughout the process. But before we dive into these life-changing principles, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our transformative videos. Trust me, this one's going to be incredible, so make sure you stick with us until the very end. Now, let's get started. In this fast-paced world, our thoughts frequently bear the weight of stress, worry, and negativity. Because of this, it is vital to find a means to clear this mental clutter and promote tranquility and clarity in order to manage our mental processes. The practice of mindfulness meditation transforms our mental and emotional environment in a way that is both profound and straightforward. It has its origins in ancient traditions and is validated by contemporary scientific research. Imagine beginning your day with a sense of responsibility brought on by concern about forthcoming tasks and residual frustrations from the past. If you want to prevent these ideas from spiraling out of control, you should take time to sit quietly and concentrate on your breathing. Redirecting your focus from the cacophony of your racing thoughts to the present moment is one of the benefits of practicing mindfulness. It provides clarity and respite from the mental turbulence that you are experiencing. In order to practice mindfulness meditation, it is not necessary to achieve a state of complete stillness or to try to silence the mind. On the contrary, it encourages you to notice your thoughts and feelings in an open and non-judgmental manner. Allowing thoughts to pass spontaneously is similar to allowing clouds to travel through the sky. By cultivating a sense of detachment via this gentle exercise, you will be able to free yourself from the hold that negative energy has on you and achieve emotional equilibrium. Mindfulness meditation has been demonstrated to be effective in lowering levels of stress, anxiety, and depression, as well as improving emotional control and overall well-being, according to evidence from scientific studies. You can nurture the ability to respond to situations with more clarity and resilience by establishing mental space through this practice. This will help you lessen the power of negative ideas and strengthen your ability to respond to challenges. The simplicity and accessibility of mindfulness is one of the attributes that makes it one of the most beautiful practices. It is not necessary to have any specialized equipment or settings in order to practice mindfulness. It can be easily incorporated into your day, regardless of whether you are at home, at work, or outside in nature. Because of its versatility, it is a practical technique that can be utilized by anybody, regardless of their belief system or background. If you want to practice mindfulness meditation, you should look for a spot that is quiet and where you can spend a few minutes without interruption. Take a seat that is comfortable for you, and if you will, close your eyes. Your attention should be gently focused on your breath, and you should pay attention to the sensation of each inhale and exhale, as well as the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. When you find that your mind has wandered off, as it so frequently does, you should simply direct your attention back to your breathing in a compassionate and non-judgmental manner. Your relationship with your thoughts and feelings can be reshaped via the practice of mindfulness meditation, which requires time and persistent practice. You will gain the ability to notice bad energy with compassion and to let it pass without allowing yourself to be absorbed by it, even if it may still continue to surface. This progressive transition is not about sudden transformation. Rather, it is about cultivating a loving relationship with oneself, one breath at a time. It is possible to increase the benefits of mindfulness meditation by incorporating it into your everyday routine. Each moment of mindfulness enhances your connection to the present moment and strengthens your resilience. Whether you practice for only 5 minutes in the morning to set the tone for your day, or before bed to unwind, even the smallest amount of time may have a significant impact. This practice has the potential to modify your relationship with negativity over time, producing a sense of serenity and clarity that can serve as a foundation for long-term well-being. In a world where words have the power to shape our relationships and influence our inner peace, the practice of mindful communication, also known as right speech, as it is taught in Buddhism, carries a great deal of significance. Not only does communication involve the exchange of information, but it is also a powerful act that has the potential to either heal, uplift, or harm. These words of wisdom encourage us to reflect on the energy that they carry and the impact that they have not just on ourselves, but also on those around us. Imagine a society in which every interaction makes it easier to understand and empathize with others, and where words are selected with the intention of healing and uniting rather than dividing. Words have a tremendous amount of power. On the other hand, a careless word can leave long-lasting emotional scars, while a kind phrase can make someone's day brighter entirely. We make a conscious decision to engage in communication that brings about growth and development rather than one that brings about destruction when we practice correct speaking. The cultivation of compassionate intentions behind every word is an extension of right speech, which is not confined to the avoidance of harsh discourse or the telling of lies. This encourages us to connect our communication with the principles of truthfulness, kindness, and benefit, and it places an emphasis on these qualities. In this fast-paced digital world, where words can be disseminated instantaneously and stay permanently, this technique becomes even more important than it already was. The complexity that is there in face-to-face conversations is frequently absent in online environments, which makes it simple for hostility and misunderstanding to propagate over the internet. But even in the arena of virtual reality, the principles of good speech serve to encourage us to take a moment to halt, consider, and answer with thoughtfulness. Our communication has an effect that extends beyond the words that are expressed. When it comes to how communications are received, tone, timing, and intention all play a significant role. A compassionate statement made at the appropriate time can help to diffuse tension, but a harsh remark can make the fight even more intense. Simply by paying attention to these nuances, we may transform ourselves into peacemakers and cultivate circumstances in which everyone has the sense that they are respected and loved. Being mindful is the first step in practicing appropriate communication. It encourages us to watch our tendencies in communication without passing judgment on them, bringing to our attention instances in which our words are influenced by our ego, anger, or carelessness. Practicing mindfulness includes not only verbal communication, but also body language and even prolonged periods of quiet. A profound listening experience in which one refrains from the want to answer right away can be just as powerful as the words that we select. Presence is cultivated, and the depth of human connection is honored through this practice. In Buddhism, the Noble Eightfold Path is a framework for living a life that is both ethical and wise. Right speech is a component of this path. Before we speak or write, it encourages us to give some thought to the ramifications of the words we choose to write or speak. As a result of this stop for reflection, we are given the ability to select language that not only bridges differences, but also promotes understanding rather than fueling conflict. If each of us were to accept this responsibility in our day-to-day lives, just think of the revolution that would occur. It is possible to handle disagreements with respect and empathy. Apologies have the potential to be truly healing, and interactions have the potential to become opportunities for growth and connection. Inspiring us to embody this goal, right speech encourages us to practice awareness and compassion in every interaction, whether it is with loved ones, colleagues, or strangers. Through the cultivation of appropriate speech, we not only make a positive contribution to the well-being of others in our immediate environment, but we also foster our own sense of tranquility and self-awareness. A ripple effect of optimism and understanding is created as a result of this practice, which becomes a practice of self-care as well as community care. We may modify the way we connect with one another and cohabit by means of intentional communication, which will allow us to create a world in which genuineness and kindness are the guiding principles of our interactions. Reducing the amount of negative energy that is present in our conversation can be accomplished through the practice of good speech, which offers a profound method. It encourages us to use our words with intention and wisdom, increasing the likelihood that our interactions will be characterized by understanding and harmony. Embracing the transforming power of appropriate speech can profoundly influence our interactions, one deliberate word at a time. As we continue on the path of self-discovery and personal development while we are on this route. Over the course of our exploration of Buddhist rituals and practices, we come across sacred tools that are intended to cleanse the mind and direct practitioners toward achieving inner peace and spiritual development. Not only are these rituals more than just routine, but they also represent a regard for life and a dedication to the process of self-transformation. For example, prostrations are more than just acts of physically bending down to other people. The cultivation of appreciation and reverence, as well as the dissolution of ego, leads to a profound humility that they invite. Chanting ancient sutras or mantras, on the other hand, generates rhythmic vibrations that resonate profoundly, so calming the mind and elevating the spirit. Every phrase carries the weight of ageless wisdom, directing the practitioner in the direction of clarity and mindfulness. In addition to being a necessary ritual, offerings place an emphasis on purpose rather than material worth. Through the act of gifting flowers, incense, or food, we cultivate a mindset of gratitude and generosity, which in turn helps to build an attitude of abundance and appreciation. Bringing attention into physical movement can be accomplished through the practice of meditative activities, such as walking meditation or circumambulation. In this way, each step serves as an anchor to the present moment, which helps the practitioner to become more grounded and releases tensions that have built up. Some of the most mundane activities of daily life, such as eating, can become rituals of awareness. The transformation of a commonplace action into a spiritual practice can be accomplished by savoring each bite with gratitude and awareness of the effort that went into preparing the meal. By establishing a home altar or sacred space, one can further incorporate mindfulness into their daily lives. This can serve as a visual reminder of their spiritual ambitions and as a sanctuary for reflection or meditation. Practices that involve confession or cleansing give practitioners the opportunity to admit when they have made mistakes, ask for pardon, and reaffirm their dedication to leading an ethical life. We can cultivate a sense of connection and gratitude by honoring our ancestors through ceremonies. Seasonal festivals, on the other hand, bring our lives into alignment with the rhythms of nature, which serves to remind us of the transience of life and the necessity of accepting change. It is possible to strengthen our connection to spirituality and the environment around us by the practice of other rituals, such as expressing thanks before meals, or participating in creative rituals, such as creating sacred art. A stronger connection with one's own inner wisdom can be fostered through the cultivation of possibilities for introspection and insights that are created during periods of silence or solitude. This capacity for mindfulness can be expanded into compassionate action by the practice of rituals of generosity, such as assisting those who are in need or supporting philanthropic causes. Another technique to achieve inner peace is to develop a lifestyle that is in harmony with nature. Our relationship with the natural world has a significant impact on the ideas and feelings that we experience. Trees that are able to withstand storms, flowers that bloom again, and rivers that run slowly are all examples of nature's lessons of resilience and adaptation, which encourage us to accept change with grace. Spending time in natural surroundings, whether it be in the midst of towering woods or caring for a small garden, helps to restore equilibrium, reduce stress, and enhance mindfulness. Gratitude can be fostered by seeing the exquisite beauty of nature, and mindful moments such as strolling through a park or stargazing can serve to remind us of our interconnectedness with all forms of life. By developing a sense of reverence for the natural world, we not only contribute to the health of the environment, but also tend to our own. We are able to draw energy from these connections through the performance of seemingly little actions, such as tending to a houseplant or appreciating the natural environment through focused attention. Authors, artists, and intellectuals can all find inspiration in nature, which is another way that nature encourages creativity. Our connections with one another are strengthened when we participate in activities that take place in natural settings, such as community gardening or gatherings held outside. These activities also reinforce our mutual dependence on and affection for the natural world. In order to cultivate a happy attitude that will persist, it is essential to create a positive atmosphere for ourselves and for other people. Each new day brings with it the possibility of adopting habits that are uncomplicated but transforming. Habits that cultivate happiness and inner serenity. The practice of beginning each day with gratitude lays the groundwork for a positive outlook, and the incorporation of mindfulness into our daily routines helps us to become more grounded in clarity and peace. Both the intellect and the spirit can be nurtured via the practice of self-care, which includes providing the body with good food and ensuring that appropriate rest is obtained. The practice of mindful walking and moments of quiet throughout the day helps us to return to the here and now, which in turn enables us to handle problems with grace. Acts of kindness performed on a regular basis, such as holding a door open for someone or providing a meaningful remark, not only lift the spirits of those around us, but also reinforce our own sense of belonging and satisfaction. By building an attitude of appreciation via the daily practice of gratitude, possibly through the use of a journal, one might change their focus to the abundance that exists in their life. When it comes to preserving a pleasant atmosphere, responsible media intake becomes absolutely necessary. Protecting our energy and reinforcing a mindset that is inspired by inspiration can be accomplished by surrounding ourselves with content that is uplifting and minimizing our exposure to stuff that is negative. We are able to improve the quality of our sleep and get ourselves ready for the next day with a renewed focus. By engaging in evening rituals such as reflecting on the day with mindfulness or engaging in activities that are calming before going to bed. By incorporating these activities on a daily basis, we may rid our brains of bad energy and cultivate enduring calm, joy, and resilience. The process of transformation starts with taking actions that are deliberate and tiny, and over time, these routines create the way for a life that is brighter and more satisfying. We are reminded that optimism is not just a personal journey, but also a gift that we present to people who are in our immediate vicinity as we ponder on these teachings and go forward with purpose and clarity. We are able to generate ripples of positivity that stretch far beyond ourselves, when we include mindfulness, kindness, and deliberate communication into our day-to-day lives. Let us continue to cultivate inner serenity and emotional well-being while enjoying our progress, learning from our difficulties, and celebrating our accomplishments. By working together, we have the ability to incorporate these time-tested methods into our lives and create a world that is characterized by compassion, intuition, and comprehension. This collective light of serenity and happiness is shared by all, and each conscious breath and intentional act of kindness contributes to the creation of this light. If these teachings resonated with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could benefit from these lessons, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing insights. Let's continue this journey of growth together. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and let your inner strength shine.
Audio Jungle.